Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Muhammad Amir Hakimi bin Mausairi. Today, our group is going to present our case study BIO330 Introduction of Ecology. The title for this presentation is Global Warming. Before we start, may I introduce to you the member of my team. The first one is myself, Muhammad Amir Hakimi. The second one is Muhammad Amir Adib. The third one is Alia Najma. The fourth one is Muazzaf Fakria. And the last one is Aznisha Hanif. Let's continue the presentation. In this part, I'm going to talk about overview of global warming. Malaysia is facing significant impact from global warming due to rising temperature, altered precipitation pattern, and increased extreme weather event. This has led to more intense monsoon, prolonged drought, and rising sea level, threatening ecosystems like mangrove and coral reef. Malaysia has committed to reducing greenhouse gas emission, enhancing renewable energy adoption, and implementing conservation efforts. But balancing economic growth with environmental suitability remains a critical challenge. Let's move to the background part. Global warming is the long-term increase in Earth's average surface temperature due to human activity, including the emission of greenhouse gases like CO2, CH2, and N2. This is primarily driven by fossil fuel burning, deforestation, industrial processes, and agriculture practice. The Intergovernmental Panel on Climate Change (IPCC) has assessed the scientific consensus on global warming and its impact. The consequences of global warming are widespread and severe, including the melting polar ice cap, rising sea level, heat wave, drought, flood, and ecosystem and wildlife shift. Effort to combat global warming focus on reducing greenhouse gas emission through renewable energy policy, energy efficiency, reforestation, and international agreement like the Paris Agreement.
There are top three of the impacts of global warming. The first one is sea rising level. Pahang's coastal areas are vulnerable to sea level rise, which threatens low-lying areas infrastructure and coastal ecosystems like mangrove and fisheries. This can lead to increased risk of flooding, saltwater intrusion into freshwater sources, and coastal erosion. The second major issue is the alterations in precipitation patterns due to climate change. These changes have been observed in Pahang, resulting in more intense rainfall events or extended dry periods. This has widespread significant implications for water availability, agricultural practice, and the potential risk of flooding or droughts that threaten people's lives and infrastructures. The last one is the temperature increase. Increasing temperatures in Pahang due to climate change have led to increased heat stress, which has a significant impact on human health and ecosystems. This eventually can affect agricultural productivity and energy demands in the region.
Okay, now we move to public awareness and education. First, programs at university and school introduce teaching on climate change into the curriculum, covering topics such as the science underlying global warming, its effect, and ways to prevent it. Encourage educational establishment to offer courses and do research on climate change and environmental sustainability. Second, workshop and seminars for the community. Organize workshop and seminars to educate the residents on climate change, its effect on the area, and how to manage efforts at adaptation and mitigation. Collaborate with neighborhood, non-governmental, and environmental organizations to reach more people. Third, public relation campaign. Make use of local media, including radio, television, and newspapers, to promote sustainable practice and raise awareness of global warming. Use social media platforms to engage younger audience by posting thought-provoking articles, inspirational stories, and practical guidance. Fourth, initiative by the government. Start government-led campaign and programs to promote ecologically responsible behavior to increase public understanding of climate change. Offer financial rewards to people and companies who embrace eco-friendly activities like using renewable energy sources and energy-efficient appliances. And for the last one, it is public activities and events to include the community and increase awareness of environmental issues. Organize public events such as eco-fair, tree planting drives, and cleanup efforts. Celebrate Worldwide Environmental Day with events and activities that illustrate how critical it is to solve climate change, such as Earth Day and World Environment Day.
So I would like to suggest 3 strong points or recommendation in our effort to stop the global warming. The first point, transition to renewable energy sources, improve energy efficiency, and promote sustainable transportation options. So government should invest more in research and development of clean energy technologies such as solar, wind, and hydrogen. Promote more investment in green technologies and sustainable business through subsidies, grants, and tax incentives. And second point, conduct public awareness campaign to perform citizens about the impact of climate change and ways to reduce their carbon footprint. Also integrate climate change education into school curricula to raise awareness and foster a generation of climate conscious citizens. And for the last point, we need to promote reforestation and afforestation projects to absorb carbon dioxide from the atmosphere. Target areas that have been previously deforested for reforestation efforts. Implement system for regular monitoring and maintenance of forestation projects to ensure tree survival and health.
Global warming is an urgent and escalating issue driven mostly by human activity, especially the burning of fossil fuels and deforestation. This phenomenon leads to a steady increase in Earth's average temperature, which has far-reaching impacts such as rising sea levels, extreme weather events, and disruptions to ecosystem and biodiversity. Addressing global warming requires immediate and coordinated efforts at local, national, and international levels to reduce greenhouse gas emissions, transitions to renewable energy sources, and adopt sustainable practice. Failure in action will put our world at decisively irreversible damage to our planet and put future generations in danger of permanent harm. That's all from us. Thank you for watching.